Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Tuesday, June 25th, 2024, morning sitting. Sessional paper number 4 of 2024 on the National Alternative Dispute Resolution Policy from the Office of the Attorney General. And number 2, Draft Salary and Remuneration Commission, Remuneration and Benefits of State and Other Public Officers, Regulations 2024, and the explanatory memorandum and the report on stakeholders' feedback from the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I lay.
Thank you. Next order. Yes, order. Yes, Honorable Wandai.
Honorable Speaker.
Order.
Honorable Speaker, I'm rising to you under Article 93, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution. Honorable Speaker,
hold that.
I just want you to...
Just hold on, Wandai. Take your seat.
Okay, sorry.
Just hold on. The documents laid by the Majority Leader have to be referred to the listed committees. The first paper to Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs, and the second paper to the Committee on Delegated Legislation. Go ahead, Wandai.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, I want to refer you to the provisions of Article 93, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution, very, very briefly. And if you allow me, I'll read. The National Assembly and the Senate shall perform their respective functions in accordance with the Constitution. Honorable Speaker, if you go further to Article 108, Honorable Speaker, of the Constitution, especially 108 Sub-Article 1, where it clearly provides that there shall be a leader of the majority party and a leader of the minority party. It goes further at Sub-Article 3, Honorable Speaker, to say that the leader of the minority party shall be the person who is the leader in the National Assembly of the second largest party or coalition of parties. But finally, at Sub-Article 4, it provides the order of precedence in the National Assembly, which is obvious, Honorable Speaker. It's the Speaker, the leader of majority, and the leader of minority. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to these provisions, the Parliamentary Service Commission has proceeded to facilitate these offices, and particularly the office of the leader of the minority party, which I am privileged to occupy as we speak, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, part of the facilitation of that office is the enabling of the office to hire officers. As a matter of fact, the Commission has facilitated my office to hire officers. In fact, it has hired for me officers to serve in the office of the leader of the minority party, to enable that office to perform its functions effectively, Honorable Speaker. And I believe that is the case with the office of the leader of the majority party and other offices in the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, one of the officers in my office is the person holding the office of the policy analyst. Honorable Speaker, the policy analyst in the office of the leader of minority party plays a very, very crucial role in enabling the holder of that office to perform his work. Honorable Speaker, on the eve of today's sitting, specifically this morning, Honorable Speaker, at 2:20 a.m. this morning, I was called by the policy analyst in the office of the minority leader, one Gabriel Owiti Oguda. Gabriel Owiti Oguda, that is the policy analyst in the office of the leader of minority. He called me this morning under distress that there were people, in fact he called them cops. I think cops means policemen. At his gate, breaking into his compound. The issues I'm raising are so serious that I want to request my brother Pukose to be patient. Honorable Speaker, Mr. Gabriel Oguda called me at 2:20 a.m. this morning, informing me that there are people at his gate who were breaking into his compound. No sooner had he called me, Honorable Speaker, I mobilized lawyers to try and attend to his situation. But within no minute, Honorable Speaker,
Members, order. I need to hear.
Honorable Speaker, 10 minutes after Mr. Oguda called me, my phone calls were jammed. I was unable to call nor to receive calls until about 6:30 this morning. Honorable Speaker, in the ensuing period, these persons actually broke the gate of Honorable Oguda's compound, went further to break his door, and abducted him. Up to this moment I'm speaking here, we do not know the whereabouts of Mr. Oguda, who is an officer in the office of the leader of the minority party, an officer who is supposed to make our work possible. Happening on the eve of this very special day, Honorable Speaker, we don't take it lightly. And I want to explain further, Honorable Speaker. The persons who abducted Mr. Oguda are not known, even though in his phone call to me at 2:20 a.m., he indicated they were policemen. We have looked in all police stations in Nairobi and environs. He is nowhere to be seen. We don't know whether they kill him or they are holding him in Communicado somewhere. Honorable Speaker, we do not know. Honorable Speaker, Article 29 of the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya protects the right to freedom of every Kenyan citizen. Indeed, even the rights of arrested persons are protected in the Constitution at Article 49, Honorable Speaker. As a matter of fact, nobody is supposed to be arrested without being informed as to why he is being arrested. The Constitution goes further to provide for rights of detained persons. If you are arrested for whatever reason and you are detained, you have got a right to access the services of advocates or lawyers. Up to this morning, up to this moment I'm speaking, the lawyers that I was able to assemble have not been able to access Mr. Oguda, wherever he is. So what am I saying? What I'm saying, Honorable Speaker, is that this cannot be treated as business as usual. It is the same manner somebody or people can abduct officers assigned to the office of the Speaker. That would be an affront to the independence of the institution of Parliament, Honorable Speaker. Parliament is an independent institution, and this House is not complete without one side of the House. This House is only complete with the majority side and the minority side. Honorable Speaker, before I conclude, let me say this. Some of us have walked this journey, and you know, these are not things that are new to us. But it will be unfortunate if this country were to regress to the dark old days, which we have been accustomed to, and some of us have been victims of. Honorable Speaker, a trend is now emerging of abductions of people in this country by people who we do not know. I am being told this morning from some sources that there is a unit already already established in the police service, and that unit is reporting to nobody. They are reporting to nobody. They are a law unto themselves.
He is on a point.
They are abducting Kenyans.
Wind up.
I am on a point of order.
Wind up.
What is itching, Honorable Serima?
Order, honorable members. Order. Order.
So can I allow him to prosecute my case? He seems to know more.
I'm hearing what. Go on. I'm hearing what you are saying.
Yeah, this is.
Clerk, you can improve the sound system.
Honorable Speaker, I was in this house. I was in this house in the 12th Parliament when members, especially some of them sitting that side, were crying here. Were crying here over these abductions. I can tell you, Honorable Speaker, the shoe could be on the other side of the foot. But these are the same things, Honorable Speaker. What is good for the goose must certainly be good for the gander. I can tell you. And therefore, will I be right, Honorable Speaker, to request you that before we proceed, you use your powers under the Constitution to compel whoever has abducted the officer in the office of the leader of minority to be produced before we can proceed. Otherwise, this House will continue to be under siege, and we cannot operate under intimidation. Personally, you can't intimidate.
You've made a point. Thank you. Minority Leader, you've made your point. Give him 1 minute to conclude. You are now not complaining, you are making a speech.
If anybody thought that they can intimidate members of parliament, let me assure them, at least personally, I can never be intimidated. You will never intimidate me.
You've made your point,
Speaker. And therefore, I demand, on behalf of my coalition,
that extra material that's unnecessary.
Is released, or at the very worst, taken to court and charged with all offenses he has committed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Majority Leader? No. Order, Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think the issue being raised by the Minority Leader is an important matter that we should deal with, and that is, Honorable Speaker, I was pleading with my colleagues here to allow the leader to make his point. Because this is a house where we should all conduct ourselves with some decorum, so that the leader makes his point. Because as he says, today could be an officer serving in his office. Tomorrow, it could be an officer serving in the office of the Honorable Rindikiri or the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, none of us, Honorable Speaker, if you can protect me from the likes of Honorable Kagombe,
Karemba,
and Kawanjiko, who are all up on their feet.
Order. Order, Honorable Karemba. Take your seat.
Honorable Speaker, I was saying none of us in this House would tolerate that kind of conduct that the leader of minority has said. But, Honorable Speaker, I'll be cautious to use words like abductions or kidnap. Honorable Speaker, all that probably I could commit is to check first with the Inspector General of Police whether the police are holding the said officer, and also to investigate what would have happened, who these particular people are, because even when I listened to the Honorable Pio, even him, it's not clear to him whether these were policemen or otherwise. But, Honorable Speaker, let me say this, that when this administration took over the reins of leadership in this country, Honorable Speaker, none other than President William Ruto committed that the days of finding Kenyans being abducted and killed and their bodies dumped in River Yala or River Tana, we are beyond those days. And I want to assure you and assure the country that that shall never happen in this country. A situation where Kenyans are abducted and their bodies are later fished out from rivers, it will never happen. And that is, Honorable Speaker, not also to say that if it were the police, Honorable Speaker, not just officers of the Parliamentary Service Commission serving in our offices, even ourselves as members of Parliament. And I'm sure there are many, even on this side of the coalition, who have fallen victim of arrests, justifiably by the police, And when the police arrest you, they will book you into an OB, lock you in a known police station, and you will be produced in court or released if they have no reasons to charge you, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, let us also not create the impression that those of us working in Parliament or are parliamentarians, we are immune to the law. None of us is immune to the law. And we should all and must all be treated equally under the law. Whether we are members of Parliament, whether I am the leader of majority, whether the Honorable Pio is the leader of minority, if myself and the Honorable Pio run into problems with the law will take its course. But we must be arrested, produced in court in line with that law, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, let me just commit, Honorable Speaker, as soon as we are done, I will check with the Inspector General of Police whether the said officer, I'll get the details from the Honorable Pio, is in the hands of the police, so that we avoid speculation and anything that we may be saying of abductions, kidnaps, and all those manner of things. If he has been arrested by the police, we'll get to know why he has been arrested, if he's being charged for what offenses, and Honorable Speaker, that I can only confirm once we get in touch with the police. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Order, honorable members. Order. Order, honorable members. I have heard what the minority leader has said. In the context of the Constitution and the law, he's right. And I've heard what the majority leader has responded. I am not privy to any of those facts. You know that you have immunity as members of Parliament. Nobody can arrest you or serve you with any court processes within the precincts of Parliament. Your staff will be protected under my watch. We will not protect those who break the law, obviously, because even as members of Parliament, we are not above the law. If you commit any crime out there, the Speaker can only wish you well. But if they come to arrest you in Parliament, the Speaker will stop it. I will direct the majority leader to get in touch with the IG and find out about the officer working in the minority leader's office and report back to me within the next 1-2 hours. And Honorable Wandai, I'll be able to communicate. Thank you. Order. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements. Order number 8, motion, alteration of the calendar of the House.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 228-4, this House resolves to alter its calendar for the third session, regular sessions, as adopted on the House on Wednesday, 14th February 2024, by varying the period for the short recess with respect to the second part of the session, so that the short recess commences on Friday, 28th June 2024, and ends on Monday, 15th July 2024, and B, that the House resumes regular sittings on Tuesday, 16th July 2024, and ends on the 8th August 2024, with the second part of the session. Honorable Speaker, as you are aware, Honorable Speaker, over the past 1 month, members of this House and committees have been very busy, deeply engaged in the priority budget making and budget-related business, which we do hope to conclude in the course of this week, Honorable Speaker. And as is customary, Honorable Speaker, after the passage of the budget-related business, we usually take our short recess, but at the time we began this session, Honorable Speaker, we were to close this session the week after next week on the 5th of July, and we are bringing that forward by a week so that immediately we are done with the priority business at the end of this week. We allow members to have some time off of about 2 weeks. We also intend to balance the two sessions so that we've been sitting for about 4 weeks. We take a 2 weeks break, then we will resume for another 4 weeks, as we've always done, Honorable Speaker, so that before we take the long recess in August. Honorable Speaker, this time, this short recess will allow many of our members, as you are aware, Honorable Speaker, with the budget-related business, our CDF kitty has been enhanced by almost 30 million shillings, and therefore members will be required to go back and participate in the public participation of their NGCDF proposals. So this period offers you that opportunity to go and conduct public participation in your constituencies for the 2024-2025 financial year and NGCDF proposals. Honorable Speaker, is important because I just consulted with the chair of NGCDF, the Honorable Musa Sirma, who tells me immediately after the short recess, we should cause our NGCDF committees to start submitting their proposals in readiness for the next financial disbursements. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, members, we also have an opportunity not only to spend a bit of time over those 2 weeks with their constituents and families, but also to prepare for the next session, which will also be very vigorous the next 4 weeks after we resume. Honorable Speaker, I don't think there's anything much more to add, and I want to beg to move and request the leader of minority to second the motion for agreement.
Honorable Speaker, as I second, of course, even though we didn't discuss this in the House Business Committee, the leader majority has explained to me, and I think it is an innocent motion, Honorable Speaker. I will second it. But as I do so, Honorable Speaker, I'm reminded that, and I'm happy with your ruling, your directive to the leader majority on the issue raised earlier. I'm very happy with that in 2 hours' time we shall get some feedback. But I'm also reminded that in addition to Oguda, there are other 7 Kenyans who are also under abduction. And these are Osama, one called Dre, Tempa CR7, Harriet, Shad Kiprono, Franje, and Wald Smith. These are young Kenyans, they are basically Gen Z, who are also missing.
They are also parliamentary staffers?
No.
They are not.
They are not. They are Kenyans.
Yes.
They are Kenyans who are patriotic, Honorable Speaker. So as the leader majority consults with the IG of police, Mr. Comey, let the IG also come forth with the whereabouts of these other 7 Kenyans. Honorable Speaker.
Pass on the names to the majority leader.
Yes. These are young Kenyans who are fighting for our rights, for the rights of the downtrodden, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you.
I second.
Order. Order, member for Kieni, take your seat. Take the nearest seat. Honorable members, order. Order, Honorable Kwame, take your seat. Honorable members, you realize the majority leader has moved the motion as it appears on the order paper in an amended form from resumption on 23rd to 16th. I now propose the question, which is that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 28-4, this House resolves to alter its calendar for the 3rd session, regular sessions, as adopted on Wednesday, 14th February 2024, by varying the period for the short recess with respect to the second part of the session so that A, the short recess commences on Friday, 28th June 2024, and ends on Monday, 15th July 2024, and B, the House resumes regular sittings on Tuesday, 16th July 2024, to continue with the second part of the session. We put the question. What?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I know this is a procedural motion, and ordinarily under ordinary circumstances, we would support. But, Mr. Speaker, I want to oppose this motion. The reason why I oppose this motion, we are at a critical moment of this country, especially this week and possibly next week. We are the people's elected representatives. It is important for us to delay our recess, just to study what is going on in the country, and if there is a requirement that we sit and make some adjustments, then we would be here to make those adjustments. It would be responsible for us, Mr. Speaker, when our young generation are out there in the street protesting against some of the decisions that we make. This is the time, Mr. Speaker. I don't see why we should break this week. Let us have this week and the following week. If things are going to calm, Mr. Speaker, then we can proceed on recess beginning end of next week. But going on recess this week, I want to persuade this honorable House, will be irresponsible, will be insensitive to the plight of Kenyans out there, and therefore I oppose.
I put the question. Yes, Junet.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I have heard what Honorable Mbadi has said, but in my view, now that we are dealing with a very important issue of the finance bill, I think it is important we go on recess so that we can go and explain to our people why some people voted yes and why some people voted no. We go back to our constituents, Mr. Speaker. We explain. I support the motion, Mr. Speaker.
Order. I'll now put the question, which is that order pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 28-4, this House resolves to alter its calendar for the third session, regular sessions, as adopted on Wednesday, 14th February 2024, by varying the period for the short recess with respect to the second part of the session, so that A, the short recess commences on Friday, 28th June 2024, and ends on Monday, 15th July 2024, and B, the House resumes regular sittings on Tuesday, 16th July 2024, to continue with the second part of the session. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 11 of 2024, first reading. A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Act.
Next. Yeah? Yeah? Wait, okay. How come this one has no approval from the clerk? You sure? Yes. Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable Farah, take your seat. Members on their feet, take your seats. Order. Honorable members, before we commence, order number 10, I wish to give the following communication on proposed amendments to the Finance Bill 2024. Lodge, take your seats. Okello, take your seat. Honorable members, this communication relates to the business appearing under order number 10 in today's order paper, being Committee of the Whole House on the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024. Honorable members, you will recall that on Wednesday, 19th June 2024, I guided all members desirous of proposing amendments to the bill to submit the amendments to the office of the clerk by 1 p.m. on Thursday, 20th June 2024. At the close of the submission period, 37 members, including the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on behalf of the committee, had proposed amendments to the bill. Honorable members, Article 114 of the Constitution provides that in any instance where a motion makes provision for a matter listed in the definition of a money bill, the House may proceed only in accordance with the recommendation of the relevant committee after taking into account the views of the Cabinet Secretary responsible for finance. In this regard, and noting the importance of the various amendments received on the bill, I directed the clerk to convey the amendments to the National Treasury for the purpose of obtaining the views of the Cabinet Secretary in line with Article 114 of the Constitution. Honorable members, pursuant to Standing Order 131, I also referred proposed amendments to the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning to consider harmonization of similar or related proposals made with respect to various clauses in the bill and to report the outcome of the exercise. This exercise is referred to as winnowing in parliamentary parlance. Honorable members, I am informed that the committee undertook the winnowing yesterday, Monday, 24th June 2024. The chairperson of the committee has since briefed me on the harmonization process. I am informed that during the winnowing process, the committee did agree to yield the moving of various amendments to members who had proposed similar amendments to the bill at the appropriate time. Based on the briefing and the recommendations received from the Cabinet Secretary responsible for finance, members will note that the disclaimer, subject to provisions of Article 114 of the Constitution, appears under specific amendments in the order paper. Pursuant to the provisions of Article 114 of the Constitution and in keeping with previous guidance on this matter, I therefore direct that the proposed amendments bearing the disclaimer, subject to provisions of Article 114 of the Constitution, will not be considered in the Committee of the Whole. Additionally, honorable members, I wish to convey that I have received notice that the following members have formally withdrawn their amendments to the bill, notwithstanding my approval or the position of the committee during the winnowing process. The Honorable Martin Spito Wino MP, the Honorable Beatrice Elache MP, the Honorable Dr. Makali Mul MP, the Honorable Gadoni Wamshomba HSC MP, the Honorable Millie Odhiambo MP, the Honorable Anton Oluoch MP, the Honorable Engineer Paul Nzengo MP, the Honorable Samuel Atande MP, the Honorable Caleb Amis MP, the Honorable Clive Gisairo MP, the Honorable Irene Mayaka MP, and as I was starting the House, I've been brought also the following: the Honorable Robert Ngui Basil MP, and the Honorable Joshua Kivinda Kimilu MP. For the guidance of the House, I note that arising from the winnowing process, a significant number of the proposals in the amendments formally withdrawn by the foregoing members are either carried in the committee's amendments or the amendments proposed by other individual members. The House is accordingly guided, and I thank you. Yes, Honorable Wandai.
Honorable Speaker, of course, I appreciate your communication, but you must also take cognizance of the huge number of amendments that have been dropped. it's good to put this in context for the benefit of the public, Honorable Speaker. As you can clearly see, those amendments that have been dropped emanated almost entirely from the members of the Azimio coalition. And this was as a result of extensive deliberations and consultations that we had within ourselves. We came to this very painful decision to have these amendments dropped because prosecuting them was going to be in vain, was going to be a futile exercise, was going to sanitize a process that we have since declared
Honorable Wandai, order.
Flawed.
Order, Honorable Wandai. Take your seat. Take your seat. Honorable Wandai, that is an ambush. To begin with, the amendments withdrawn are not your amendments. None of them belong to you. Two, I have ordered Commissioner Makau, take your seat. Two, Honorable Wandai, I have not received any communication from any member withdrawing the amendments that they have asked you to speak on their behalf. Because these are individual amendments. They are not amendments of the minority party, neither are they amendments sponsored by anybody other than the member individually. So I want to encourage you, because you are always a very decent minority leader, that don't go that route, because I will not allow you. Having directed you on the amendments and the withdrawals, out of 37, 13 have been withdrawn. I have been asked by the Honorable Kajwang that he wishes to withdraw his amendment formally, so I'll give him an opportunity to say so. The rest of the members, order. I can read through your minds. You want to make reckless political statements in the guise of amendments. Order. Order. Any member who wants to withdraw your amendments, write a letter, send to my office, I'll approve immediately. And the clerk at the table will be notified. The only person who has asked me, and I've acceded for him, and he was gracious enough to walk to the chair and say he left his letter in the office, but he can put his withdrawal on record, is lawyer TJ Kajwang. And I give him that opportunity.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to withdraw my amendments. And so I want to express myself to the Hansard that my amendments stand withdrawn. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for giving me this 1 minute, also on record that I had proposed an amendment to clause number 48 of the bill. I wish to withdraw that amendment in line with the feelings of the country. Thank you.
Mr.
Speaker, in line with your guidance, Mr. Speaker, I also had an amendment, Mr. Speaker, and I thank you for giving me this opportunity to withdraw the amendment, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, for the orderly business of the House, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to bring to your attention that as a minority group, Mr. Speaker, we had a parliamentary group yesterday. Even though we have not communicated to you formally, on that one you are right.
I have received no communication.
You are right, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we have agreed that all the minority members will withdraw their amendments. So I want to give judicial notice to the chair of the committee who is going to run the affairs of the committee of the whole House after you, Mr. Speaker, that every member should be accorded an opportunity to withdraw his or her amendment at the rise of the matter. by the time the chair raises the matter on the floor of the House. So, Mr. Speaker, that is the position. We are withdrawing all our amendments. We want to reject the bill in totality, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. Your notice is not judicial, it's formal. What you will do, members, is those of you who want to withdraw your amendments, you can even do a handwritten withdrawal. Send over, I'm recessing back to the chamber. I will immediately approve and send it to the presiding member of the panel. On the same matter, and those who do not want to write, remain in the chamber. When your amendment is reached, you simply stand up and say, Honorable Chair, I beg to withdraw my amendment. And the matter ends there. It is as simple as that. We don't need to debate on this. Honorable Senior Counsel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, under Standing Order 83. But first is to appreciate your guidance as soon as a commissioner is done with you.
Sorry, start again.
I appreciate your guidance on that matter, and indeed, it is the right of every member to withdraw any amendment. Mr. Speaker, I do not have any amendment because I took the position that you cannot amend a bad bill. But separately, Mr. Speaker, I want to raise to your attention the matter of dress code. Mr. Speaker, 2 weeks ago I raised the issue of Honorable Didmat Baraza wearing an unparliamentary hat. And you deferred your ruling on advisement. And since you deferred, now the Honorable Moroto is also going that direction. But Mr. Speaker, you know, it's not just unparliamentary, but I want you to take judicial notice or parliamentary notice that we on this side are dressed in black. And I'm happy you're also dressed in black, Mr. Speaker. I think you are helping us mourn with the rest of Kenyans that we are in a very dark situation. Mr. Speaker, may you, on the matter of parliamentary dress code, address the issue of Honorable Baraza and Honorable Moroto and find them grossly out of order and throw them out for the rest of this session. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
That is about the fourth time, Honorable Otiende, you've raised that. Let's go on with the business. I'll give a formal direction maybe tomorrow. Yes. Atandi.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I've been raising my hand to raise a matter which is similar to what Honorable Otiende has raised on dress code. Honorable Speaker, there is a lady nominated MP who is not dressed properly. And Honorable Speaker, to make the matters worse, she's also yellow in color. So she's yellow in color. So most of us are not concentrating because of the way she's dressed. Honorable Speaker, I don't know her name, but she's there. She's showing off her.
Which member? Every member here has a name. So which member?
Honorable Teresa.
When Otiende Amolo spoke, he said Didimas and Moroto. So who are you referring to?
Honorable Speaker, I think her name is Teresa. Honorable Teresa, something like that. Honorable Speaker, she's yellow in color, and Honorable Speaker, we can't concentrate.
Which member is that? Order, honorable members. I'm not aware of any member called something like that. Honorable members, will you be upstanding so that we go to committee of the whole? Has the order been called? Okay, hold on. Call the order.
Order number 10, Committee of the Whole House.
Order members, will you be upstanding? Honorable member for Kamkunji. Honorable Kwame, will you be upstanding or are you standing? Sorry, Honorable Kwame, I thought you were sitting. Yes.
Honorable members, order, honorable members. We are now in the Committee of the Whole House for the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024.
You may call me first. Let me...
Chairperson, eh?
Number 42, number 47. I also request Honorable Kawanjiku to second the motion.
Member for Kiamba.
Thank you, Speaker. I also wanted to move to second what Honorable Idikiri is saying, but I also want to move my amendment on clause 42 by inserting the following item immediately after item 1A by deleting the
Honorable
definition.
Kawanjiko, order. Honorable Kawanjiko, second the motion first.
I second, Honorable Speaker.
I therefore propose the question, which is that the motion for agreement to the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, be amended by inserting the words, subject to recommittal of clauses 34 and 42. Do I put the question? I put the question, which is that Honorable members, allow me to propose the question again, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, be amended by inserting the word subject to recommittal of clauses 34, 42, and 47. I now put the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, be amended by inserting the words, subject to recommittal of clauses 34, 42, and 47. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. We are going back to the Committee of the Whole.
Okay. You have to call it again. Okay. Honorable members, we are going back to the Committee of the Whole.
Clause 34.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 34 be part of the bill. Mover, Honorable Lea Sankaire. Honorable Lea Sankaire as the mover. Honorable, yes. We are back at recommittal, so you need to move your amendment again.
That's why you have to commit. Just relax.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I wish to propose that clause 34 of the bill is amended by inserting the following new paragraphs immediately after paragraph T, as earlier proposed, as in the order paper, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. I now propose the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Leah Sankaire. Honorable members, I put the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed by Honorable Sankaire. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Okay, I think we go to the chair before we go to Honorable Rindikiri. Honorable Chairperson, I now propose the question. Because, yes, we give you. Okay, he was going to be next after you, but it's okay.
Madam Speaker, I stand on clause 34B that clause 34 of the bill be amended in paragraph B, subparagraph 2 by inserting the word insurance brokerage immediately after the word insurance. Madam Speaker, I moving this amendment because it is if we charge VAT on insurance broking services, the premiums are already factored in at Section 70 of the Insurance Act. The insurance premium cannot be vatable. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Okay, Chairperson.
Honorable Chairperson, we're in agreement with this particular amendment proposed by Honorable Ndikiri. We need to continue making insurance services penetratable in this country. Our penetration of insurance services remains the lowest in the region, and therefore this amendment to remove that introduction of VAT on brokerage of insurance services is a good thing for the insurance sector, and therefore the Committee of Finance and National Planning support this amendment.
Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Rindikiri. Honorable members, I now put the question that that clause 34 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Rindikiri. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now call upon the chairperson
to report.
We are still on 34. Not only recommit, you are dealing with the amendments again. Yes. So go to 34. 34, yes. Yes.
Honorable Chair, with the recommittal of this clause and with the amendment as proposed by Honorable Ndikiri, which the committee agrees with, I beg to move that clause 34 be amended as per the order paper.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed by Honorable Rindikiri and the chairperson. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 34, as amended, be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 42.
I propose the question that clause 42 be part of the bill. Honorable Kawanjiko.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I move to insert the following item immediately after item 1A by deleting the description imported sugar, excluding imported sugar purchased by registered pharmaceuticals manufacturers and the correspondence rate of excise duty, and substituting thereof the following new descriptions as correspondent rate of excess duty. Imported sugar, excluding imported by registered manufacturer, and raw sugar, imported for processing by a licensed sugar refinery.
I now propose the question. I now propose the question that clause 42 be amended as proposed by the Honorable Kawanjiko. I'll come to the chairperson. I will finish first. Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, please sit. I will finish with Honorable Kawanjiko until a point, then I'll come to you. Unless the chairperson just wanted to comment. Oh, okay, if you want to comment. Okay, he says you. All right, let's proceed. So, honorable members, I now put the question that clause 42 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now,
Honorable Kawanjiko's amendment on clause 42 and further amends clause 42 as per the order paper. With that, I beg to move, Honorable Chair.
honorable members, I propose the question that clause 42 be amended as proposed. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 42 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable members, I now put the question that clause 42 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 47.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 47 be part of the bill. Honorable Kawajiko, you're the mover.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Speaker. I propose that clause 47 be amended in the proposed new that schedule in the proposed tariff number 7207.11.00 and the tax descriptions billet by deleting the expression 10% appearing in the third column and substituting thereof the expression with 15%. I support, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Chairperson, do you have any comment? Okay. I propose the question that clause 47 be amended as proposed. Chairperson, do you have any comments? We shall proceed to put the question then. Okay, Chairperson, you want to comment? Okay, then proceed and put the question. I now put the question that clause 47 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Okay, Honorable Chairperson, I will let you now formally move the amendments to 47.
Lakini si ni 10%.
Then I'll come back.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 47 be amended as per the order paper and as further amended proposed by the Honorable Kawanjiko.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that clause 47 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 47 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 47 as amended to be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover of the bill, you may now report. You may move the reporting.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report the House its consideration of the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, and approval thereof with amendments.
I now put the question, which is that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker.
Order, Rosa, take your seats. Order, honorable members, take your seats. Order, take your seats. Honorable Millie, take your seats. The mother of the house, take your seats. Take your seats. Chairperson of the committee.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, and approved the same with amendments.
Chairperson Kimani.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I also request the Honorable Vice Chair Ambassador Langat to second the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House.
Honorable members, I now propose the question. Oh, okay, sorry. For seconding. Benja.
Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker, I second.
I beg to second.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to second.
Thank you. Order, members, take your seats. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I put the question. Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. Order, take your seats. Take your seats. Order, take your seats. We don't need to count the numbers, that is overwhelming. I'll order that the division bell be rung for 5 minutes. Call me one.
Yes. That is the division bell underway on the floor of the National Assembly. Remember, the business on the floor of the House is consideration of the amendments that have been moved or that were proposed by the individual members, as well as the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning. That was the consideration of the amendment.
And abstention. Any other phrases that are strange to the standing orders will be counted as spoiled votes from either side. You either vote yes or no or abstain. You have no other words of English available to you in this vote. Order, Wanjala, you say that, the vote is spoiled. It is either yes, anybody who says, yes, I support the finance bill, the vote is spoiled. Anybody who says, no, I reject the finance bill, the vote is spoiled. Order, Wanjala, read your standing orders. I read your standing orders. And Wanjala, any further order, it's entirely up to you to reject, to cause your vote to be rejected. Maybe go and sit down. Sergeants, you may now draw the bar. And lock the doors. Members, take your seats. Rindikiri, take your seat. Oundo, take your seat. Honorable Millie, take your seat. Pasaris, take your seat. Honorable members, we are going into a division as claimed by the minority party. And like I advised you last week, when we are voting, the standing orders don't permit any member to walk around the chamber. Remain in your seats. Remain silent, except when you are called out to vote. And under our standing orders, there are only 3 votes. Yes, no, and abstention. Any other phrases that are strange to the standing orders will be counted as spoiled votes from either side. You either vote yes or no or abstain. You have no other words of English available to you in this vote. Or Dawanjala, you say that, the vote is spoiled. It is either yes, anybody who says yes, I support the finance bill, the vote is spoiled. Anybody who says, no, I reject the finance bill, the vote is spoiled. Order, Angela, read your standing orders. I read your standing orders. And Angela, any further order, it's entirely up to you to reject, to cause your vote to be rejected, or to have it as a valid vote. It's entirely up to you. Can the whips prepare to give me the... Yes, Wandai? Order, Wanjala.
Honorable Speaker, I hear you, and I am happy that we are going to vote manually, verbally, that is. But Honorable Speaker, last time we voted here on Thursday, there was serious confusion, because some members' voices were never being heard, and the media reported wrong things. So today, I want to plead with you that the office of the clerk avails enough microphones, portable microphones, for members' vote to count, for members' voices to be heard. And we are in a hurry because we need to join the Gen Z out there. We want to finish this thing quickly and join the Gen Z out there. They are really waiting for us, Honorable Speaker.
Order, Honorable Millie. Order, Honorable Millie. Take your seat. Take your seat. I want to encourage you to be a good example to your juniors. Honorable members, we are going to vote as follows once we get the tellers. If you observe your standing orders, like you did last week, any member, even at the far end, saying, I vote yes or no, was being heard. I was hearing them. That's number one. Number two, avoid appearing to be assisting others to vote because there's no provision in law for that. Once a member is called, you stand up and vote and sit down. Thirdly, I want to repeat, there are only 3 available words for your vote. Yes, no, abstain. Give me your tellers, the whips. 2 each. If you want to spoil your vote, it is open to you. Get me the whips. Order, Wanjala. Order. Order, Wanjala. Order. And even if you whisper and you are recorded, order. If you have a mic next to you and it's working, use it. But no mic is going to be circulated around. Who are the whips? Junet, give me your tellers. Order, Mwango, put down your hand. Order. Where are your tellers? Junet?
Mr. Speaker, I want to give you our tallies. But Mr. Speaker, before that, Mr. Speaker, we seek your indulgence. Mr. Speaker, this is not the first time also we are voting here manually or verbally. We have voted before, and we will do it with decorum. And you have clearly stated there are only 3 votes here: yes, no, and abstention. So, Mr. Speaker, for those of us who are in need of a microphone, they should be assisted. Even in voting in the polling stations, they are assisted voters who don't know how to write.
We'll deal with it on a case-by-case basis. It's not a general
Mr.
rule.
Speaker, we need here, but our agents are Honorable Wood Chief Owino and Kibagendi. Those two.
Who are your agents?
Mr. Honorable Owino and Honorable Kibagendi.
Okay, let them take their positions. Take your positions. Order, Babu Owino. Order, Babu Owino. You should be ashamed of yourself. How can you shout that the speaker is out of order? Under what standing order? Let's not have any tantrums unnecessarily. Yes, Otienda Molo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to draw your attention to the first schedule of the standing orders, and I want to raise 2 points. Mr. Speaker, first of all, in respect of a ruling you gave earlier, and in that ruling, Mr. Speaker, you directed that the leader of majority liaises with the IG in respect of those who may have been abducted. Mr. Speaker, since your ruling, there are others who have been abducted, including Mr. Ernest Nyerere, who is the personal assistant to the President of the Law Society of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, given the importance of this matter, I would beg that the leader of majority gives us a status update on all those Kenyans who are abducted before we vote. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, in terms of the first schedule, Mr. Speaker, I want to crave that you guide that the vote of a member is not a personal vote. And that is why it cannot be a choice of whether they speak on the microphone or not. We are here as delegates of our constituents. You should direct that everyone votes publicly and loudly using the microphone. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Wisdom. Honorable Otiende Amolo, on the first point of order, I directed the majority leader to liaise with the police. He has not reported back, but you know, once we draw the bar and we go into voting, we cannot transact any other business. I give you my commitment that once we finish the voting, I'll revert to that matter. On the question of we only use standing order number 1 when it is not provided for. On the question of how you vote, the Constitution says the power of the people of this country is exercised by themselves. But they choose to exercise it through their elected representatives, who are yourselves. Order, Millie Odhiambo. Order, Millie. Order. When you will vote, Honorable Were, order. Order. Clerk, get ready and let's start voting. Hata wewe Kasalu unapiga kelele kwa chemba.
Chepkonga Kiprono Samuel.
Shocking.
Chepkonga Kiprono Samuel. Langat Benjamin Kipkuri.
Order, maintain silence.
Langat Benjamin Kipkuri. Kitany Marian Chebet. Atandi Samuel Onunga.
I vote no.
Owino John Walter.
I vote no.
Mrembo Irene Joki. Shurie Abdi Omar. Sergon Florence Jamatia. Kandie Joshua Chebiegon.
Kirui, yes, Junet. Hold on, Kirui. Hold there. Yes, Junet.
Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Mr. Speaker, we still seek your indulgence, Mr. Speaker, because we are very many in this house. The house is full. All members have availed themselves. We can't hear ourselves properly. Mr. Speaker, we still indulge you that you allow us to use the microphone so that people can be here loud and clear that is voting yes and no. Mr. Speaker, we are insisting. We are not asking. We are not begging. It's not a favor, Bana. It's not a favor. It's not a favor. Don't joke with us here, Bana.
Order. Ichungwa. Order. Order, Honorable Millie. Order. Order. Order, honorable members. Clerk at the order. Take your seats. Take your seats. Take your seats. Honorable members, the mode of voting is at discretion of the Speaker. I would have directed you to vote electronically, would have done in 15 minutes. I have consulted with your leadership, and your leadership preferred that we go manually. Having agreed with the majority and minority leaders, and this is how we voted last week, I will direct the clerk when you are called. They press your mic, you vote, and you sit down. Order. And I want to repeat. I want order, Rosa Buyu. This is not a rally. This is a house of parliament. Take your seat. Order, honorable members. And I want to repeat. Order. Order, Mbande. I don't need any congratulations. Order, members. And I want to repeat. The mic will come to you. If you go beyond yes, no, or abstain, your vote is invalid. As simple as that. And your agents are so directed. Go ahead now. Go ahead. Order.
Kandie Joshua Chepiegon.
Use your mic.
Kipkoros Joseph Makila.
Thank you, Mr. Out of order, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, is
Samuel Charles.
Speaker, you are out of order.
Please give me the mic. Koech Nelson. Momanyi Innocent Obiri. Momanyi Innocent Obiri.
I, on behalf of the people of Bobasi, I vote
Order,
no.
Obiri, order. I have told you very clearly. Who doesn't know you represent Bobasi? Order. Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable Obiri, sit. Take your seat. Take your seat. Honorable Obiri, everybody knows you represent Bobasi. And we all know who you are. Just say you vote yes, no, or you abstain. Any further speeches, your vote is spoiled.
Call him again. Give him. Call him again. Call him. Give him the mic. Call him again.
Go ahead and vote.
I vote no.
Very good. Take your seat.
Barongo Nofalson Obadia.
If you are not known here, you have no business being here.
Barongo Nofalson Obadia.
I vote no.
Go ahead.
Alpha Miruka Ondieki. Alpha Miruka Ondieki. Alpha Miruka Ondieki. Linet Chepkorir. Kilel Richard Cheruyot. Yegon Richard Kipkemoy. Yegon Richard Kipkemoy. Mamwacha Onchoke Charles. Mamwacha Onchoke Charles. Ogola Gideon Ochanda.
Yes, say yes.
Osero Patrick Kibagendi. Osero Patrick Kibagendi. Wanjala Raphael Sauti Bita.
Wanjala.
I vote no.
Wamboka Nelson Jack Wamboka.
Of course I vote no.
Wambilianga Catherine Nanjala. Yakub Ado Kuno. Yakub Ado Kuno.
Order, Honorable Pauline Lenguris, you are out of order. Take your seat.
I vote yes.
Komingo Kibet Kirui. Omanyo Catherine Nahabi. Omanyo Catherine Nahabi. Mwale Nicholas Tindi.
I vote no.
Oyula Joseph Maero.
I vote no.
Murwidhania Rindikiri Mugambi. Kirima Moses Ngushine. Shimbwa Omar Mwinyi.
Mike.
I vote no. Koech Victor Kipngetich. Barasa Patrick Simiu. Barasa Patrick Simiu.
I vote no.
Biego Paul Kibichi. Diego Paul Kibichi. Twiga Patrick Monene.
He's there. He's voted yes. Huh? Where is he?
He's there.
He's there. Where?
I repeat, Twiga Patrick Monene.
Yes.
Maalim Farah.
Order. Okay.
Elachi Beatrice Kadebresia.
I vote no.
Waweru John Kiarie.
Apologies.
He's there.
He's there.
He's there.
Yeah.
Sirma Musa Cherutich. Weriye Adan Kenan. Caroline Jeptong Eleche.
Yes.
Gadiru Mejadong Benjamin.
Order. Mwango. Order. Go ahead.
Ongili Babu Owino.
Babu.
Ongili Babu Owino.
I vote no.
Gakuya James Mwangi. Mawade Julius Musili.
I vote no.
Mwenje Mark Samuel Moreide.
I vote no.
Dabo N Pamela Njokin Jeru. Lel Mengit Joseph Skiptor Koske.
Vote yes. I vote yes.
Omboko Milemba Jeremiah. Kipiegon Joanna Ngeno.
Johanna Ngeno.
Pukose Robert. Yakub Farah Salah. Oundo Wilberforce Ojambo.
I vote no.
Hiribai Said Buya. Tungule Charo Kenneth Kazungu. Siad Amina Udgon. Okay.
Who's that?
Tungule.
Mike.
Give Tungule the mic.
Yes.
Okay. Siad Amina Udgon.
Kiroi, faster.
Read again.
I vote no.
Baro Deko Mohammed.
Give him the mic.
I vote yes.
Guyo Ali Wario.
I vote yes.
Muriu wakili Edward. Kururia Elijah Njore Njoroge.
I vote yes.
Kagombe Gabriel Gaduka. Kagombe.
I vote yes.
Odhiambo Elisha Ochieng. Odhiambo Elisha Ochieng. Gidinji Robert Gishimu. Wanjira Martha Wangari.
Odege Tom Boya. Odege Tom Boya. Washira Rahab Mukami. Madenge Duncan Maina. Mushira Michael Mwangi. Kiarao David Njuguna. Wainaina Michael Wambogo. Kosing David Losiako.
I vote yes.
Mupe Anthony Kenga. Mupe Anthony Kenga.
I vote no.
Gogo Liliana Cheng. Gogo Liliana Cheng.
I vote no.
Amolo Paul Otiende.
I vote no.
Chebor Paul Kibet. Paul Abor. Paul Abor.
I vote no.
Mwafrika Augustine Kamande. Francis Kajwang.
I vote no.
Kingara Simon Nganga. Karemba Eric Mushangi. Logovas Lawyer Clement.
Yes, lawyer. It's there.
Caleb Amisi. Raso Dido Ali. Lengurus Pauline. Lentoy Johnny Jackson. Lentoy Johnny Jackson. Letipila Dominic.
Yes.
Letipila Dominic.
He has voted yes.
Lesuda Josephine.
I vote no.
Nikal James. Nikal James.
I vote no.
Ikana Frederick. Ikana Frederick. Christine Ombaka. Christine Ombaka. Lochakapong Peter. Lochakapong Peter.
Yes.
Kemei Justice Kipsang. John Waluke. John Waluke.
I vote yes.
Sigei Francis Kipiegon. Sigei Francis. Idhinji Dr. Shadrach Mwiti.
Yes.
Silvana Sosoro.
Osoro.
Silvana Sosoro. Kiplagat David. Kiplagat David. Mwago Amos. Mwago Amos.
We can hear you.
Millie Odhiambo. Mwago Amos.
I vote no.
Millie Odhiambo. Karoli Omondi.
Order. Order. Order, members, order. Order. Next.
Karoli Omondi.
I vote yes.
Samuel Gashobe. Samuel Gashobe.
Yes.
Junet Mohammed.
I vote no.
Masara Peter Francis.
I vote no.
Lydia Aika Munene. Abdullahi Amina Dika. Hussein Abdi Bare. Buire John Okano. Buire John. Edward Kaunya.
I vote no.
Mary Emasa. Mary Emasa.
She's present, please. Let's go come back.
Go to the next.
Go to the next. Come back.
Mwangi Geoffrey Wandeto. Murugara George. Mwangi Geoffrey Wandeto.
Yes.
Murugara George Gitonga. Mary Emasa.
I vote yes.
George Murugara. Susan Ngoge Nduyo. Susan Ngoge.
Susan, you can't shout. Give her the mic.
I vote no.
Alice Wamboi Ngana.
Order. Order. Rosa Buyu. Order. 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 Honorable Junet. Next time you give us your tellers, don't bring here tellers who are rowdy, like Kibagendi. Go on. You do that again, Kibagendi, and I'll disqualify you.
Nganga Alice Wamboi. William Kamket. William Kamket. Okay. Lawrence Mpuri Aburi. Mutunga John Kanyuithia. Julius Meli.
Yes.
John Murumba Shikati.
Yes.
Sioi Lilian Chebet. Sitienei Janet Jepkemoy.
Sitienei, repeat again.
Sitienei Janet.
Absent.
Cecilia Ngitit. Cecilia Ngitit.
Absent.
Joseph Namware Mother.
Absent.
Joseph Namware Mother. Nicholas Nikor.
No, wait.
Nicholas Nikor. Nabuin Paul Ekwam. Nicholas Nikor.
Ayuko. To the next.
Paul Nabuin Ekwam.
Ayuko.
Namoit John Ariko.
He's here.
I vote no.
Daniel Nanok Epuyo.
You are not. I will be chairman.
Boss Gladys. Ochieng David Ouma. Ochieng David Ouma.
I need the mic. I vote no.
James Opio Wandai.
No.
Mark Nyamita. Ernest Kivai Kagesi.
Yes.
Adagala Beatrice.
He's absent. Adagala.
Adagala Beatrice.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Kamisi Shome Abdi.
I vote no.
Fatuma Abdi. Fatuma Abdi.
Fatuma Abdi.
Fatuma Abdi Jeho.
I vote no.
Mohammed Aden Daudi.
Repeat again.
Mohammed Aden Daudi. Sane Ibrahim Abdi. Sane Ibrahim Abdi. Ado Mohammed Aden.
Yes.
Yes.
Deule.
Farah Yusuf Mohammed.
I vote no.
Wanyonyi Martin Pepela. Sitati Daniel Wanyama.
Yes.
Mogaka Stephen. Mogaka Stephen M. Kasiwai Rael Chepkemoy.
Repeat again.
Kasiwai Rael Chepkemoy. Wetangula Timothy Wanyonyi. Mwakuona Danson Mwashako.
I vote no.
Basil Robert Ngui.
I vote no.
Ali Abdisirat Khalif. Chege Sabina Wanjiro. Denar Joseph Amisi.
Again.
Denar Joseph Amisi. Haron Suleka Ulbale.
Yes.
Ikiara Dorothy Muthoni.
Yes.
Iraya Joseph Wainaina.
Yes.
Kosgei Jackson Kipkemoi.
Mike, give him the mic.
I vote yes.
Mayaka Irene Nyekerario.
Use the other one.
I vote no.
Mohammed Umulker Arun.
I vote no.
Mwangi Teresia Wanjiro.
Yes.
John Badi.
John Buddy.
My vote is no.
Talib Abubakar Ahmed. Talib Abubakar Ahmed. Yes.
No, wait, call Shalia.
Sorry?
You finished? Order, honorable members. Order, take your seat. Order, honorable members. Is there any honorable member who has not been called out? Member for Jomvu. Badi Twalib, member for Jomvu. You are called, but you didn't respond.
No.
Call him. Just call him.
Member for Parliament for Jomvu.
Spoiled vote. Next. Take your seat. Order. Order, Twalib. Take your seat. You have invalidated your vote. Order, members, can you now give time to the tellers to do the tally? Order, honorable members, order. Order. Tell us, can you go to the bar? Order. 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 Tell us. Tell us, go to the bar. Joseph, take your seat. Owino, take your seat. Tell us, go ahead. Order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the results of the division are as follows. Yes, 195. No, 106. Spoiled, 3. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable members, order. Order, take your seats. Take your seats. Order. Honorable members, the results of that division is as follows. Ayes, 195. Nays, 106. Abstentions, nil. Spoiled votes, 3. The ayes have it. Okay, order. Order. Mover. Mover.
We're done. We're done.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Finance Bill of 2024 be now read at that time. I will ask the Honorable Vice Chair to second.
Order, honorable members.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to second.
Order, honorable. Order. Sergeant, open the doors now. Open the doors. Order, members on their feet. Take your seats. Take your seats. Take your seats. Mover. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Finance Bill of 2024 be now read at that time. I would like to ask the
Seconder, Benja.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to second.
Honorable members, I now beg to propose the question, which is that the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, be now read a third time. I now put the question, which is that, and I'm satisfied that we have enough quorum, which is that the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024, be now read a third time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Next order.
A bill for an act of Parliament to amend the law relating to various taxes and duties, and for matters incidental thereto.
Okay, next order.
Order number 11, the Appropriations
Next
Bill,
order.
National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, second reading.
Chairperson, budget.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Order. Those members withdrawing from the chamber, do so quietly. Order.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Appropriations Bill, that is National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank all members who have been participating in this Appropriations Bill. Honorable Speaker, before I call the seconder, some of the things that we have included here is the confirmation of all the JSS, 46,000 JSS teachers. Money for fertilizer, Honorable Speaker, is already in the Appropriations Bill. And also, Honorable Speaker, money for confirmation of UHT staff, among many things, which we debated during the second reading of the report. Honorable Speaker, I now call upon the Vice Chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, the Honorable Mary Emase, to second.
Mary Emase.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to second.
Order, honorable members. Order, members on their feet. Take your seat. Mukunji, take your seat. Order, members. Take your seat. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, be now read a second time. I'll now put the question, which is that the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, be now read a second time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to authorize the issuance of sum of money out of the consolidated fund and its application towards the service for the year ending 30th June 2025 and to appropriate that sum and the sum voted on account by the National Assembly for certain public services. Order number 12, the county allocation of revenue bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, second reading.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the county allocation of revenue bill, that is Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, be now read second time. And Honorable Speaker, just to put it straight, that this year, the year 2024-2025, we have upped the resources that we are sending to our counties to 400.1 billion Kenya shillings for better service delivery to the Kenyan people. Honorable Speaker, I beg to request that the Honorable Mary Emase to second this motion.
Seconder? Who is your seconder?
Honorable Speaker, I beg to second.
Honorable members, order, those on their feet. Order. Kakuya, take the nearest seat. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is the county allocation of revenue bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, be now read a second time. We put the question? Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the county allocation of revenue bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, be now read a second time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the equitable allocation of revenue raised nationally among the county governments for the 2024-2025 financial year, the responsibility of national and county governments pursuant to such allocations and for connected purposes.
Next order.
Order number 13, Committee of the Whole House.
Honorable members, be upstanding. Shakil, be upstanding. Honorable members will now go into committee on the two bills, appropriations bill and the count of allocation bill.
Even bowing. Sasa? Okay.
Order members. Order members, you are now in the committee of the whole. We'll start with the county allocation of revenue bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024.
Clauses 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
I propose the question that clauses 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 be part of the bill. No amendment. I put the question that clauses 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
First and second schedule.
I propose the question that the first and second schedule are part of the bill. No amendment. I put the question that the first and second schedule are part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 2.
I propose the question that clause 2 is part of
Bill, National Assembly Bill number 3 of 2020.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Appropriations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, and approved the same with amendments.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I also request the Honorable Musa Sirma to second the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House. Seconder.
I beg to second.
Honorable members, I now put the question. I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Allocation of Revenue Bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, be... Honorable Speaker, I beg to move. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Appropriations Bill of 2024 be now read at that time. I also request the Honorable Didimas Barasa to second.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, be now read a third time. Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 33 of 2024, be now read a third time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to authorize the issuance of a sum of money out of the consolidated fund and its application towards the service of the year ending on 30th June 2025, and to appropriate that sum and sum voted on account by the National Assembly for certain public services and purposes.
Next. Kara.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the County Allocation of Revenue Bill, Senate Bills number 25 of 2024, and its approval thereof, with amendments.
Mover. Mover.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I also request the Honorable Wamumbi of Madeira to second the motion for agreement with the report of the committee of the...
Mr. Speaker, I beg to second.
Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the County Allocation of Revenue Bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, be now read a third time. I put the question, which is that the County Allocation of Revenue Bill, Senate Bill number 25 of 2024, be now read a third time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the equitable allocation of revenue raised nationally among the county governments for the 2024-2025 financial year, the responsibility of national and county governments pursuant to such allocations and for connected purposes.
Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable members, is now 2:35. Will you be upstanding? Will you be upstanding? Honorable members, is now 2:35. We have exhausted the business of this morning. The House will stand adjourned, but as we adjourn, I will direct the House Business Committee, which ought to have met this morning but didn't meet, to meet at 3:30 to determine the business for tomorrow. The House is consequently adjourned until tomorrow, the the 26th of June 2024 at 9:30 a.m.